Welcome to this show. This is Greatness Assured Show, and this is Isaac the Great, your host. This path has been created, and this house has been used as a place for people to do wedding. This is a nice place, and people have invested a lot of time and money to come to such a place. You've seen people in weddings. You've seen people driving very classic cars. And I want to ask this question. As much as you prepare for a wedding, how much prepared are you for marriage? Because those two are different things. We sit down and have committees organizing pre-wedding and weddings. We spend a lot of money on weddings. How much time and commitment do you spend in preparation for marriage? Today, in this show, I'm talking about preparation for marriage. How do you prepare for marriage? Number one, it is very important to understand what marriage is. Otherwise, you may be getting into something that you even have no information about. It's able to define marriage according to your school of thought. If it's biblical, or it's legal, or it's cultural, what's your understanding on marriage? According to me, marriage is a union of two people of the opposite gender who commit themselves to live together for the rest of their life. That's my understanding and my definition of marriage. Once you have been able to define marriage, the next thing is to look at what kind of marriage and life do I want to live. Do I want to fight with my partner forever? I know for many times we have been saying that you are looking for better half. And you join together to become one thing. To me, I usually say you're not looking for better half. You are looking for someone who is already full and complete, someone also is complete to come together and complement each other to form a marriage. Number three, as you prepare for marriage, it is very important to be able to meet a professional and walk through what we call premarital counseling. I've handled several clients who have had conflicts, and when I look back and realize and ask them, did you go for premarital counseling? They say no. And I ask them, what did you do? Say, no, we were very busy preparing for wedding. We never thought it is important to go for premarital counseling. It is very important to go for premarital counseling so that you can be able to learn what is ahead of you, to learn your partner and connect and see what is important to make yourself a better marriage in the future. Something very important in terms of preparation for marriage, it is able to know the background of your colleague, who your spouse, the person you are going to marry. If by any chance you are marrying someone from a different race, it is very important to be able to know that every race, every tribe, every group that is different from your case comes with a different background, comes with a different school of thought, comes with a different behavior, and for you to complement each other and live in peace, there's a lot that they need to work with. As a counseling psychologist, I've been able to help clients and couples who have had issues. And you realize that the whole issue is the fact that they don't know how to communicate. Part of the things that you need to do under premarital counseling is to help you to learn how to communicate as a couple, how to solve conflicts whenever they arise. And the other thing is about issues of sex, which becomes a very key element in life, especially looking at what your experience has been in the past. Because there are people who have been into fantasies and a lot of things, and when they come to marriage, they find there's something different from what they thought is the real game. And they say, oh, this is not the game. Maybe a young man out there has been very active in pornography, and he thinks that when they get married, that's what they're going to find. Totally different thing. So those fantasies don't work. So through premarital counseling, we'll be able to look at what you're understanding and what is you are thinking about sex, because it becomes part of a key element in marriage. I must say this. We're living at a generation and a time that many people have already given up in marriage. We have very high cases and reports of separation and divorce in our society today. And the young generation has lost hope and say, marriage doesn't work anymore. Why? Because I have seen people separating. I've seen people fighting. They marry within 1 month, 1 year, they have divorced. What is the best thing? They are fighting each other. You have heard of a man killing the wife and children. Children are suffering whenever their parents separate and divorce. I've seen these clients time and again. What's the best thing? I feel they were not prepared enough for marriage. I challenge you today. Take a moment and prepare for marriage. Soon I will be talking about marriage and family counseling. But today I just wanted to prepare you on preparation for marriage. Kindly subscribe to this channel, comment, like, share, and out of that will be able to make a better society for you. Thank you for tuning in.